Hey, I'm Aspen.
And I'm Ubu.
And this is Movie Grits,
a movie podcast where we talk about everything except the movie we're watching.
And today, we're watching
Small Soldiers.
Okay, on with the show!
Alright. Movie, begin. Ding! Did I see the... I thought I saw Steve Carell.
It just flashed.
Or Michael. Yeah. He's not in this movie. Oh, I gotta turn it down. There's no way.
There's no way.
I forgot. I did watch the last episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and I wanted it turned up, so I did that. But now we're watching... Yeah. Now we're watching a nostalgic movie, and there's no way I would never listen to a nostalgic movie.
Yeah.
Full volume.
A nostalgic movie I have no nostalgia for.
You have no nostalgia for it, but holy crap, I got nostalgia for Small Soldiers. This movie, me and Peggy, when we were little itty bitty droplets, we loved Small Soldiers.
Are you a water-based being now?
I mean, aren't we all?
Very smart, very smart.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about science.
Just a thing or two.
Like water. And anyway, so yeah, me and Peggy collected as many as, I can't say we collected all the toys, but we collected as many of them as we possibly could.
Okay.
One of my earliest memories is throwing a tantrum at the store because my mom wouldn't buy me the Slam Fist action figure.
The Slam Fist?
Yeah. You'll know who that is. In like an hour.
Okay.
Maybe less.
A whole hour.
Yeah. I will guarantee that by the hour mark, I will at least have explained to you that one is Slam Fist. That's the one that I wanted and didn't get ever in my whole life. Ooh. And now I go to eBay and he's like $80. I'm like,
I missed it. Is this Dead Rising? Live action?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Remember the other day when I almost told you there'll be someone you recognize in this movie?
Oh, I see. It is our boy Tobias.
It's Dr. Funke.
He's so young, but looks exactly the same.
It was only a few years before Arrested Development. This movie was like late 90s.
Oh, I forgot.
Arrested Development was 2003, I think.
I forgot how old that show is.
I think the only reason he looks younger is because he doesn't have a bushy mustache.
That's true. However, I did get to the episodes where he is, what is his Doubtfire name?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Featherbottom.
Yeah, Featherbottom. So he did shave his mustache for that.
Well, yeah, but then he wears the fake one anytime he's not her.
to keep everyone guessing.
In the most delicious way. I love that show.
It's so good. I'm almost done with season 3 and I don't want to because I know 4 and 5 are just a shell of the former greatness.
You could do what I do and just not watch them.
Have you not watched them?
I watched a little bit of 4 and it was legitimately... I had him! That's Flat Shoe! See? I beat him to it. Sorry, Tobias.
Yeah, Tobias is you. You stand in, so...
No, I'm super Tobias, because I beat him to it by like 0.005 seconds. Okay. But yeah, I had Flat Shoe. He's a gross guy. Anyway, what was I saying? What did you ask me?
Season 4.
Oh, yeah. So season 4. I watched a little bit of... There's like 2 cuts of season 4 on Netflix. I watched like 1 episode of the original cut. And I was very frustrated with it.
Okay.
And then I watched maybe 5 episodes of the second cut, and I'm legitimately surprised that I got that far into it, because it's the way that it's cut together. You can tell that they did their darndest to like reorganize pre-existing footage and just asked Ron Howard to like talk over it the entire time. It feels non-stop and not in a good way, in my opinion.
Yeah, so what you're telling me is they put out a show, everyone hated it because it was, I'm assuming, different than the original, and then they tried to save it with editing, and it still didn't work.
Yeah. The reason that it was different from the original was because by the time Netflix got around to acquiring the rights and reviving it, all of those actors were busy with even though that show was like cult classic status when it initially came out,
Yeah.
Everyone on that show except maybe got work afterwards. So they were always busy with their own stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know you're saying whoa to Chip Hazard pointing punching the plastic.
Yeah. That's some brittle plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard that it was like...
Can they really punch the plastic?
Season 4 and 5 or whatever, they couldn't get all the actors back, so they're never all in the same shot together because they could never.
Oh yeah, an entire episode. Like the reason it was cut to where they did the second cut of season 4 was because there would be entire episodes that only focus on like 2 people.
Eek.
And so they would, in the second edit, they would take cuts from episode 1 and then cuts from like episode 5 and just splice them together. Since all of these stories were so not connected, they could just, they did their darndest to kind of do what they did with the first 3 seasons where, multiple characters have separate storylines going on, and then at the end they like intertwine.
Yeah. Well, that's depressing. I guess I only got a handful of episodes left. Yeah.
I think, despite the fact they obviously wanted to do more with the show, and they they get a little meta with how frustrated they were with with ending it early, I feel like they ended it on a good note. If you stop at season 3 anyway. I don't know about season 5. My friend who you met at the convention his opinion is if you can suffer through season 4, season 5 is really good, but I don't know.
Do you have to watch season 4? Can you just skip?
Especially with how nonstop the new Netflix edit is, I feel like you will be completely lost if you don't.
Well,
I mean, we'll know how much story's going on per episode. Imagine 20 episodes of of just that, and you didn't pay attention to it.
I guess that's fair, yeah. Well, sad.
That guy's suit reminds me of Saul Goodman.
Ooh, I know who that is now, too.
Yeah, now we could talk about these shows over a movie that has nothing to do with them, because you're watching the shows that I know about.
Well, to be fair, is anything happening in this movie so far? I mean, I don't think so.
The plot.
I mean, they're getting these cool new action figures, and she's like, yeah, secret.
So,
that's all we need to know.
Tobias wanted to do some funny creature toys, and Saul Goodman wants to do violent action military man toys. Okay. And the business executive guy was like, let's make the stupid alien looking guys the enemies of the military guys. Okay. And now they're trying to make the toys like smart toys. Because the guy was like, "What? I want him to punch through the plastic."
That sounds like a casual or a typical business meeting to me. Now he's hacking the mainframe, Mr. Chips.
Yeah. He's getting some like computer chips to put in the toys.
No, I said Chips because my cat's name is Chip.
Oh, Mr. Chips? Mr. Cheese? They're putting cheese in the toys?
He's sitting next to me. He's looking at me.
Kristen Dunst. Mary Jane's in this movie.
Why are they just now putting the... Okay. What are they called?
That's a good question.
Credits?
I guess they were like, we gotta set it up. and then do the making the toys scene with the cool music, and that's when we tell everyone who's in this movie. Animatronic. Dude, I had so many of these toys. I probably still have some Small Soldiers toys around here. They're probably just like broken. I had a few Archers. So Archer's the weird furry man we just saw. And part of his design is he has like this red loincloth over like his legging things. Every single Archer toy, it was so easy to break that loincloth as a stupid kid.
Okay.
It's very annoying.
Why were you trying to break the loincloth?
No, it's just a loose piece of plastic. Just like over his crotch. And if you're playing with the toy, eventually you'll go, whoops, I accidentally snapped the loose soft plastic off the toy.
I see.
I will concede we might have also been like, how sturdy is this? Oh, it's not that sturdy. Oktoberfest. Yeah. They spelled it wrong, though.
They spell it
They spelled it like normal October instead of K. K-tober.
I can't believe the cultural appropriation that's going on.
Okay. That's what made this movie so great. Misspellings. I wish my dad had a toy store. So one thing that kind of frustrates me about that kid is his whole character is like he's kind of angsty, he gets into trouble, but you're always just informed about how much trouble he gets into. He just kind of seems like a normal kid.
Okay.
Hey! You want some toys, boy?
That was the most horrifying sound I've ever heard in my life.
That's what he did. That's what he sounds like.
Well, the sound you made kind of sounded like his soul left his body.
The soul of an old... I made the mic peak.
That's how you know you're doing good commentary. Gotta keep that mic red hot.
I have a lot of trouble keeping it not red hot. I try to be normal, and then I get a little animated, and I can hear in my own headphones that the mic is peaking. I'm like, oops.
That's a bit loud, isn't it? Is this Marty McFly?
Uh-huh. He goes, you want some toys? And he goes, no thanks. What are you, chicken? And then he goes, nobody calls me chicken.
And then he
except
zooms
me.
Away.
Yeah, and then he goes 3 miles an hour over the water on his flying skateboard. I used to have him too, Chip Hazard.
I love his flat... Ew, that's gross.
Animatronics before FNAF was a thing. They invented animatronics.
These are more animated, not animated, like animated as in alive.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of a good thing, though. It's what they wanted.
No, I would never buy a toy like that. That's far too real.
Dude, I would have loved something like that. They had like these pretty much that size figures of Archer and Chip Hazard, and they obviously their mouth didn't move, but if you like stood them next to each other and turned them on, they would like talk to each other and have like pre-recorded messages that they would say at each other.
Oh, like an Oblivion dialogue.
Essentially, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we had some Oblivion NPC action figures as kids.
Hello, how are you?
I've been better. I think Peggy sent me a video of like a guard in Oblivion just standing in lava, and then he's like talking to another guard, and then he just like shoots into the sky.
Because he dies.
Yeah. I need to find that and send it to you after
Please
this, if
do.
I remember.
That's so funny. I love the Oblivion, like, fire death. You just poof.
Just take off.
Yeah.
Someone should take that and put Mario dying in Mario Sunshine to fire, where he goes, "Mama!"
I'm sorry, he does a what?
He yells, "Mama!"
Just mama.
Yeah. Well, essentially, yeah. If you touch fire, he'll either go like, "Ah!" or "Mama!" It's so funny.
I'd like to see Chris Pratt do that. Okay,
You go,
so
"Mama, here I come."
if I know any 90s movies, which I know a few, you know,
Yeah.
that old man that's scary and was gross is like God or Christmas or, you know how they do that? He plays,
I know
like,
what you're talking
Secret
about.
Santa, or not Secret Santa. But
He's playing the Secret Santa. No, he was very overt about giving the toys to that boy. So
Okay.
I don't think he's the Secret Santa.
Okay, so he is evil.
Do you want the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Not necessarily, but I feel like I'm on the right track in saying this.
All right,
this
all right.
crazy man is significant. Oh, he's probably like Slugworth. That's my guess.
I mean, he is delivering toys that were intended to be delivered to this store, So he's doing a little break in the rules.
He's a terrorist, then.
That's it.
I knew it.
I mean, he is delivering military grade action figure weaponry to places they don't belong, so
yes.
maybe he could get in some trouble later.
We can only hope.
There's a talking man back here. I think instead of alerting anyone, I will walk closer.
That kid needs some sleep. It's not looking good.
Ow! You hit me with the Lego projectile!
So, is Mary Jane supposed to be a kid, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's an older kid.
Didn't she, like, drive this little boy here?
Yeah, like an older kid, like 16. Also, I think her boyfriend has a motorcycle. So that might have been...
Maybe she's dating an old man.
I think he's like, I don't know, 17, 18, I would assume, somewhere around there.
We can only hope.
Yes, we can cross our fingers. Hope this isn't the reason Small Soldiers gets Me Too'd or canceled or something.
And we are the catalyst.
Yeah. The whole movie gets sent to prison.
And everyone involved.
Oh no. What if they want to make season 6 of Arrested Development?
That is a grown man.
Yeah.
Season
I've never really thought about her age in this movie. But yeah.
No, he's definitely like 17.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually it's like, here is your grown man boyfriend, teenager. It's like, ooh.
I've got a motorcycle, kid. Wow. But you suck. Your design is neat and therefore will not be rewarded. I always forget that one's name. You'll see why in a little bit.
Okay. I'm assuming...
Oh, there's Slam Fist. I see him in the back.
Slam Fist. Zebra!
Yeah. I never had... Okay, no, well, I never had a toy of him, but that's because I didn't have one.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I was going to talk about some of the toys in the background, and then we just went to the house. I feel like I've seen him in something else. I think so. Either that or she's like in a play.
In a play or like a fancy hotel bellhop.
Yeah, or she's like female Onceler cosplay.
Who are these people? It's time for our obligatory, who is that?
Oh, you mean like the act? Yeah, because I was about to say, like, I feel like I know the dad from somewhere.
Toy
Let's see.
soldier. How should I spell?
Small Soldiers.
That's why I can't
Dad.
find it.
Now, I know who that is. It's Phil Hartman. Rest in peace. Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn. No, not Kevin Fun.
Kevin Dunn.
Let's see. Take me to the Wikipedia page.
It's so hard to tell because all these people are so old now.
Yeah. He's 66. Execute Order 66.
That's what he meant.
Let's see. Mississippi Burning, Ghostbusters 2, Blue Steel, Mark for Death, The Bonfire, there's only one, of the Vanities, Only the Lonely, Hot Shots, 1492, Conquest of Paradise, Chaplin, I don't remember. Beethoven Second. That's gotta be what I know him from.
Okay.
Yeah, the first thing I recognize on here, other than a Beethoven movie, is Small Soldiers. He was in Transformers.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that.
I think he was the dad of Shia LaBeouf in that movie.
I was gonna say the mom or the flight attendant lady was in Star Trek.
Oh, I've only seen one episode of that.
Yeah, how could you forget, huh? Sorry
if y'all hear yelling in the background, but I guess some people didn't get my text or don't care.
Sorry if you hear yelling. There's a tornado warning. I'm sure it's nothing.
No, funnily enough, that's not what I'm talking about. Someone in my house likes to decompress by yelling at video games.
I can only imagine who.
This might be the first movie Grits to feature an F-bomb if he gets mad enough.
That would be something special.
Yeah. I might have to mute my mic eventually. Anyway. I think he's just the only other thing I recognize the dad from is Transformers, and he also kind of looks like the co-host of Tool Time from Home Improvement.
Time from Home Improvement.
Yeah, Tim Allen, he does the show about tools, and he has a co-host.
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
You can tell he's an angsty kid because he has a sign on his computer that says "Question Reality."
Oh, good. He's like an Elon Musk type.
Can I have a normal room for a kid, but have a sign that sounds angsty and out of place? Sure, son. We love you. I love you too, father.
I love you too, father. Beep boop bop boop. I'm a robot.
Let us commence family hug. I saw a YouTube short of someone who's like making actual Small Soldiers animatronics. Like little toys that actually like move around and talk. Now let me play solitaire, you stupid toy.
Oh my Chip, if you jump on me one more time, I'm gonna freak out.
Oh, was one of your cats jump on you?
Yes.
Greetings. Alan's now shut up. Ha ha.
He's evil.
I said shut up. That makes me the bad guy. No. I would never do such a thing. You stupid child. I'll kill you.
This is like Toy Story, except the toys want to kill you.
Yeah. Some of them. Yeah, that's usually how I describe it, is like weird, military, cynical Toy Story. You know, instead of the toys just being magical beings that love children, they have military-grade chips inside of them that make them want to go to war. There he is, Slamfist. The one that got away.
The one that got away.
Brick Bazooka, that was my favorite Commando Elite. Because the action figure, like, you could swivel his head and his, like, upper torso would turn into a massive cannon.
Okay.
It's cool.
I hate this guy.
He's voiced by Tommy Lee Jones, who was Two-Face in the Jim Carrey Riddler movie.
He was also in Men in Black.
Oh yeah, also that one.
As I was about to say Black Man, that's no good.
No, that's Will Smith.
Yeah.
He was white man.
It was bending stereotypes. It was really profound for the time.
They cast a white man as black man and a black man as white man.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense by today's standards.
Yeah, but back then it was very progressive and heartwarming. Brick Bazooka!
I am not a fan of the one with the teeth!
That's Brick Bazooka! How dare you?
He looks like he belongs in, I don't know.
A museum.
A zombie movie?
Good!
Or like an anime character, like a bad guy.
Well, spoilers, he's not exactly a good guy. Thank you for saying that to us, Chip Hazard. All of the guys and all the commando elites look hideous face-wise. Chip Hazard looks relatively normal. Everyone else looks like they want to kill you. And then there's Archer, whose loincloth never stays put.
Never stays on. Needs extra super glue.
Yeah, we never heard of super glue. We probably... I'm pretty sure as a kid I tried to, like, tape it back on.
Tape?
It didn't,
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me that, like, this isn't going to look as good as it did before.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, we weren't allowed to touch the...
Tape.
The tape. No, the super glue.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know super glue existed until well into my 20s. I'm just kidding. Wow. He's learning about the presidents.
This is like
Nobody
in The
really
Fifth
is
Element when Lilu is like going through all the internet stuff to learn, but it's with a toy.
Yeah. It's a beautiful moment.
It is beautiful. He just learned what nature is.
Yeah. He said, forget the presidents, forget the nuclear war.
Oh, the
it's
kitty!
cheese!
Kind of looks like him.
Stop it.
He would not do that if the toy was moving. He would freak out.
He'd start swatting at it or something.
No, he'd just run away.
Oh, I was talking about a cat in general, not cheese specifically.
Oh, okay. Beans would probably try and like smack it to death.
I feel like Chalupa. Chalupa's the kind of cat where if something moves and you're trying to actively get it away from it, no matter how calmly or hyperly, she's going to take that as an invitation to try to hunt it down.
Okay.
Which is really annoying.
That's good.
Yeah. So earlier today, I guess I can say this because by the time this episode comes out, the pre-orders will have already gone up. But today I was going around the house recording some promos for the little Ubu plush me and Splat are working on.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was like, please God, don't let Chalupa see this thing because she'll swat at it and the head will like pop off or something.
That's no good.
And I'm not good at sewing. That's why Splat made this. So
yeah.
I guess, I'm an adult now, so I could go for the tape, but I'd prefer not to.
The tape. Yeah, the super glue. You're an adult.
Yeah. No, the tape.
Scotch tape or like clear tape? Is that the same as Scotch tape? Masking tape? I'm pretty sure
Scotch is a brand. I've got some painter's tape in my car.
There you go.
Just puts and it's Ubu, so blue tape, Blue Star Ubu.
Perfect. No one will know.
That said no poop sap.
No poop sap.
No poop sap allowed. Do you hear me?
I'm convinced. I'm convinced they made this movie solely to sell these action figures.
You would definitely be correct. There he is, Slam Fist.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's like the Boogie Oogie
from
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think the parallel you're supposed to draw is another Disney character by the name of Quasimodo, but okay.
Yeah, that one too. If
He says,
Oogie Boogie...
"Uh-oh, let me sing a jazz song about how I said uh-oh."
Yeah, so Oogie Boogie and Quasimodo. You get Slam Fist.
Yeah. And Ubu gets mad because his mom did not buy it for him. Closed
OMG.
because my action figures messed up the toy display.
Closed because our action figures are small terrorists.
Small soldiers.
That
Credits
too.
roll. I think I had most of the Gorgonite toys. The only ones I didn't have were Slam Fist and there's the blue one who I said I never remember the name of. It's like Troglodyte or something like that.
Troglodyte.
But I don't know, Troglodyte. But yeah. Some of them broke, but I do remember having most of them. You can't have him. He's a RuneScape character. That's not out yet.
None of them had loincloths. However, those were all broken and gone.
Yeah, imagine if Archer was there whenever the Commando Elite attacked the Gorgonites. His loincloth would definitely be gone. It would have snapped in the escape.
Snapped in the escape.
Oh no, my loincloth. Not again.
Every time.
I'm such a bad boy, and everyone knows it, even though I've never done anything bad on screen. Except toys from a toy truck. That's it.
That's it. That's all that's bad.
Listen, I know that's not what he should have done, supervising his father's toy store. But he's like 12. Maybe his father shouldn't have left him in charge.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Maybe if his father was like, I need to go doo-doo, son. Please watch the store for me while I doo-doo.
And he never came back?
No, I'm saying if it was literally like, I need to step away for 2 minutes, that'd be one thing. But like, could you please watch the store single-handedly, my middle school son? It's a bit unrealistic. I think it's good to have high expectations of your kids, but not that high. Not running a store by yourself as a child. Maybe a lemonade stand.
Yeah, that's a little bit more reasonable.
Mm-hmm. That orange and yellow sock puppet in the back kind of reminded me of the Monsters Inc. guy who gets the sock on his back.
What was his name?
George Sanderson.
That sounds right, honestly.
He says, "Keep the doors coming, Charlie. I'm on a roll today."
2319!
Yeah. I hated that, because he was like such a cute, fluffy character, and you only get to see him with his fur in like one scene. And then he's just like a flesh man.
He's what everyone wanted the Pokemon in the Pokemon or Detective Pikachu.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should have been Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff should have been George Sanderson. But instead, I guess they like Nintendo and Pixar traded some trading cards, and they got streams crossed. Pretty good.
Oh, is that his dad?
Yeah, that's his dad.
Oh, he just said dad.
Just stop by. Thought I'd say hello. I know you're busy running an entire store and all. My young 8-year-old boy.
8? I feel like he's like 12. I feel like this guy was supposed to be Jack Black, but they couldn't get Jack Black.
I don't think he was supposed to be Jack Black.
I think he was.
I can't believe I broke the boat!
The tape didn't work.
Dad, you don't know your own strength.
Ooh, yeah, he's a bad dad.
What if all 3 of these characters were played by Jack Black?
All 3 of them? His name's Alan?
Yeah.
Like
Remember
Alan
Alan, now
Parr
shut up.
from Jumanji,
Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
which Mary Jane was also in.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that.
Making
I knew Robin Williams
connections.
was in it. Robin Williams was also in my dream last night. Him and my old children's church pastor came to say hi
Okay.
and welcome us into the neighborhood.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I had a real wacky dream. I kept having to kill cockroaches, and there was a part where, do you know what a vinegaroon is?
No.
Okay, it's like a nightmare bug. Imagine like a tarantula and a scorpion fused together.
Okay.
And one of those showed up too, but it looked like a squished toad
Okay.
with like really tiny scorpion claws coming out of it. And I was like, whoa, a vinegaroon. But it was the dumbest looking thing. It literally looked like someone stepped on like a 3-inch long toad.
Vinegaroon.
Yeah. Did you look it up?
Yeah.
I think they're also called whip scorpions. But
Yeah, whip scorpions are vinegaroons.
Mm-hmm. And vice versa.
Yeah, they're
No,
called
that's shorter.
nasty, is what they are.
Yeah, imagine a spider with scorpion claws and a weird stick coming out of its butt that shoots like acid.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, sometimes it's amazing. It's astounding to me that there are things that actually exist in this world, and I'm not just reading more about like cryptids and monsters and stuff. The reason I know about that, as cool as the animatronics are, the animation ain't that great. Who'd have thunk a movie in the 90s? What was I saying? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I was watching a YouTube video. There's like this channel that's like, which bug will win the duel to the death? And one of them was Vinegaroon. I'm pretty sure the Vinegaroon won. I don't remember what it was fighting. It might have been a frog, for all I know.
A frog!
There he is. There's the MVP. Is my favorite of the Commando Elite.
MVP.
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 I thought he had a pizza for a second.
I wish.
I forgot about the plot of this movie.
I wish I had a pizza.
It's a darn shame he doesn't do what his action figure does, where you can flip his head around and he has like a massive bazooka strapped to his back. And he just like has a gun for a head.
Yeah, that's a real shame. I would have liked to have seen that.
That would have been really cool if he just like flips his head around and like shoots an actual bazooka at Alan.
I feel like that would have been more effective.
Yeah. I don't think right now he's trying to kill Alan, but it still would have been funny.
I think it's a little too
scream.
metal for a kid's movie.
Well, so's watching people like get dismantled and stuff.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see how much metal you think is allowed for a kids movie. It gets a little more metal as time goes on.
Okay. I'm ready.
I think you'll be thinking like, that's interesting.
They start dismembering real people. I hate that guy.
Which one?
The mouth guy. Oh, look, they used the tape.
Maybe that's why I thought of doing that. I just didn't want to listen to him go, "Oh!" while I did it, so I didn't. Disney, haha. Welcome to the Ninja Shuriken Company.
Yeah.
It's a good logo. It's a good mascot.
Dude, I've had to call so many, like, customer service people coordinating stuff for, like, house stuff. And some of them are so mean.
Yeah.
They're not mean. They're just like, you obviously can tell that they like.
They're just calloused.
They don't want to be there, and it's like, I'm
Yeah.
already struggling enough to call someone on the phone because it's just not my strong suit, you know? And then they're over there like, hello. I'm like, hi, I need help with this. And then they just like aggressively type on the computer and like, I'm going to transfer you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You gotta have a sob story. That always helps.
Mm.
You could do that too. That always helps. They go hee hee.
Ooh, we should call that phone number he just said.
I think it began with 555. They always do that in movies because it's not an actual area code.
I saw 305, I think.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right. Maybe I was somewhere in the middle.
Perhaps. Ugh.
Maybe I was nothing at all. How tacky.
Looking at more pictures of the nasty thing.
Ringaroo.
Yeah.
Why are you still looking?
Oh, I just opened my phone and it was there and I'm having a bad day. Ew, there's pictures of its eggs. Ah!
I didn't look that up. I don't want to. I don't ever want to see that.
It was just in the... Oh, are the babies spider mites? Hold up.
Spider mites.
Spider mites.
If I see one, it'll trigger my fight or flight.
Yeah, there you go.
I like how there was just a man in the background playing with the chip hazard the whole time. Dude, I wish I had that. I probably had that purple shirt with Archer on it as a kid.
Purple shirt. Oh, okay. Spider mites are in the same, like, bug family. They're not the same thing. Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay.
She looks kind of stupid in that hat, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
agree. Flat Shoe! Flat Shoe doesn't actually, like, have a part in the movie. I don't know why they keep bringing him up.
What, the thing he has in his hand?
No, the red Gorgonite they showed off at the... Yeah.
Well, they gotta show it so kids want to buy it.
Yeah. I mean, all you had to do was have a Small Soldiers logo on a box with a thing in it, and I would have bought it as a kid. Obviously, because I bought Flat Shoe.
Whoa, I want that. That's what I miss from the 90s, those things.
Yeah, those things are cool.
I always wanted to, like, stick my head in it, you know?
And then just press down.
Yeah. It would be like warping in, like, Star Wars or something. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought you would, like, see, like,
I
a
have the
kaleidoscope.
Force on my head.
The Force, yeah.
I hate that whenever people see David Cross, they go, that's the guy who tried to steal the chipmunks. I'm like, have you no culture?
Chipmunks from what?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, I don't have that.
You don't have that?
I don't have that, like, reference.
I don't either.
What have I seen him in before? Because I know who he is, obviously. Before Arrested Development, that is.
Oh, have you ever seen a show called Mr. Show?
Nope.
Okay. Because before he was in Arrested Development, he was in an improv show with Bob Odenkirk called Mr. Show.
Okay.
That's why there's the episode of Arrested Development where him and the marriage counselor played by Saul Goodman do like an improv bit because it's like an Easter egg referencing Mr. Show.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that crazy to think about? Tobias and Saul Goodman used to be like improv buddies.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
It is.
Considering, like, the vibes that they give off in their respective shows. Oh, he was Crane.
Crane?
In Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, that's why I know his face so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was, imagine if everything in Kung Fu Panda was animated except Crane's face is David Cross's face.
That would be choice. That'd be so funny.
They just like Photoshop Tobias Funke's head to an animated Crane man. That would make it Oscar worthy. I don't even know if Oscars are for movies.
I think Oscars are for movies.
It might be for music for all I know.
No, that's Grammys.
Oh. What are Emmys?
Emmys are for plays and musicals,
Really?
I think.
I think that I saw that the guy who does the voice of like all the modern Looney Tunes characters got like a daytime Emmy. That man is like legit like Mel Blanc reincarnated. He like does all the same voices so well. And I was like, dude, he deserves it.
Okay, maybe Emmys are... What is an Emmy?
I don't know.
What is an Emmy? Someone tell me.
I know Nick Nitro just like sliced a kid's hand open with a little knife thing, but I always feel really bad for that scene where he gets shoved in the garbage disposal. I used to have an action figure of him. Surprise, surprise, I know.
Without any legs? Emmys are for
No.
TV shows, specifically.
Ah, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Because Looney Tunes do be like a TV show or
Yeah,
something, huh?
yeah.
Yep. I want to say the other nominees for that field were like Tom Kenny and Frank Welker and a lady whose name I forget. Oopies. So that would make sense.
Gotcha.
Because that's like Mr. Scooby-Doo and Mr. SpongeBob.
Yes, Mr. SpongeBob.
Did you tell Joe? Joe Mama, now get upstairs, boy.
You're grounded.
And the mom goes, I'm right here. He has a Walter White cosplay nose strip.
Oh, I just got to the part in Breaking Bad where he punches the wall aggressively. That's used in all the memes and stuff.
Where he punches the wall aggressively.
Well, not the wall. He punches the napkin dispenser. Like, ting, ting, ting.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched a montage on YouTube of moments where Jesse's being an idiot. I don't know if you got to the part where, like, they have to find a way to restart the RV.
Yes, I just watched that episode.
I love it whenever Walter goes, and there's a certain element that we can use, and he starts waggling the wire, and Jesse goes, oh, wire.
He's so stupid. They were almost having a bonding moment.
Yeah, it was almost like I'm redeeming my like flunky of an ex-student, and then he's like, wire, my favorite element.
So stupid.
That part's so funny. I think my favorite funny moment, the thing that made me laugh the hardest in Breaking Bad, was sorry if you hear me chewing on almonds. I really like the cyanide in the almonds.
I gotta get me some cyanide.
Some sweet, sweet cyanide. I'm suffering a cyanide withdrawal. I think it's like season 2 when Hank goes to El Paso, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
2 of the other officers are like having a conversation in Spanish and start laughing.
Yeah.
And then they turn to Hank, who's just completely lost, and then he just goes,
yeah. Like super delayed, way too loud.
Yeah, way too enthusiastic. That made me laugh so hard. It was just like a, monkey brain funny noise moment.
Yeah. It was all fun and games until that turtle happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your boy Tortuga.
Tortuga.
You know why they call me Tortuga? It's because they will behead me and put me on a Tortuga.
Yeah.
It is called foreshadowing.
Ew, this guy's ugly too.
I told you, like, all of the Commando Elite except Chip Hazard are ugly. I do feel bad for Nick Nitro, though. He just wants to kill some monsters. And he got Darth Mauled in a garbage disposal. I guess black guy, I don't remember his name, isn't ugly.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I know Nick Nitro, Chip Hazard, and Brick Bazooka. The other two, I don't No, there's also Link Static, which is the guy who looks like Waluigi.
Gotcha.
I remember him. But the other two, I never learned the names of. I'm kind of like that with the Gorgonites, too. It's funny for how many times... Like, whenever we watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I said my little brother watched that movie religiously as a kid.
Yeah.
This movie was that movie for me. And for Peggy.
Interesting.
And I never learned all the names of the marketable toy characters.
Fake
the Gorgonites,
bad.
Apparently. I mean, I didn't even get the whole set, Mom. Let's see, the Gorgonites. There's Archer, Insaniac, Slam Fist. There's like the Purple Rhino Man and his weird little yellow buddy. Punch It and Scratch It, I think, are their names.
Punch It and Scratch It. Oh, it's Wally.
That one's Ocula.
Yeah.
I don't think I had a toy of Ocula, but I wanted one. Hey, I said it! And there's Insaniac. There's Freakazoid.
Ew!
There's Slam Fist. I'm Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, he looks like Oogie Boogie, too.
He looks like a bag of bugs. I don't know if they had a toy of like normal him or if they had, I think that one's called like Freakenstein or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll call him Freakenstein. Freaking Franken.
Stein.
Like the guy from Home Alone.
I haven't seen Home Alone in forever.
I would say we could watch it for movie grits, but it's genuinely good. And so is the second one. And I would persevere through 3 through 5. No, sorry. 3 through 6 now in the name of movie grits, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I didn't know there were 6 of them.
Yeah, so they made a third one, which is about a kid who looks like just... He's some like generic early 2000s 5-year-old who showed up in movies, and he has like a race car that terrorists are trying to get because it has like a military chip in it. Dang, yeah. It's like Small Soldiers, but worse. Then there's 4, where the guy who plays as Inspector Gadget in Inspector Gadget 2 and his like girlfriend break into a house.
Okay. And
then there's a 5th one that was like straight to DVD, except worse because it was straight to TV.
Yeah.
And then whenever Disney acquired the rights to everything Fox, they made a 6th one for Disney Plus.
Okay.
And the question still remains and has yet to be answered by anyone. Why are they still making them? Because Macaulay Culkin is a grown man now, and every time they try and capitalize on what him and the other people did, they don't do a good job. So just stop.
I don't know, though, because Home Alone 4 has a 2.8 out of 10. That is very tempting for movie grits.
Oh, when I said I don't want to, I don't mean I will not do it. I mean I will do it for movie grits and I will not enjoy it.
I think we can skip 3 and go straight to 4.
Honestly, maybe. I mean, we gotta do 3, you know? We gotta go in chronological order. Which is why, whenever we started watching High School Musical movies, we started with Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Of course.
And why we've only watched Toy Story 4. Though, to be fair, the other 3 movies are varying degrees of genuinely good, so.
Yeah, it looks like 4 is the worst one.
Toy Story or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Because I'll agree with Toy Story.
No, Home Alone 4 is by far the worst one, but obviously 3, 5, and 6 are also horrible.
I feel like 6 would be the one that's the most offensive because that's the one that makes the bad guys sympathetic.
Okay.
And the whole time you're thinking this child is like borderline torturing and almost killing this like sweet couple who sure is like breaking into a house, but they aren't like, it's not Joe Pesci going, I'm gonna kill that kid, you know?
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, it's, you know, we can get to that when we inevitably watch Home Alone 6.
Yeah, see, the description is a married couple tries to steal back a valuable heirloom from a troublesome kid. So the kid stole it in the first place.
Yeah, it feels more like Dennis the Menace or something than like Home Alone.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
You know, like, Kevin is kind of mischievous in the first 2 movies, but he's a kid. He's not an awful kid. He's just very outspoken and clever. That's like how I would describe Kevin McAllister. But the kid in the 6th one is like entitled.
Is evil.
Yeah. And it's saying something that you can't really describe Kevin as entitled because he comes from a rich family too. But he's just a kid who happens to come from a rich big family.
Yeah.
Whereas this kid is entitled and it's annoying.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's the man.
Bum, bum, bum,
I don't remember his name.
Oh no, it's the Men in Black. One fat ride. Why did he spell it with a PH
One
like it's
thick ride?
2016 or something?
Because I guess fat was around before then. There's Waluigi. There's
No.
William Afton.
I'm saying that Toy Soldiers or whatever this is called created PH fat.
Maybe they did. I don't know. It was such a massive cultural zeitgeist. Just a big part of history. Honestly, whenever, like, growing up, I just assumed everyone else had watched this. Because it was just such a part of my life. Dude, I got a toy of him somewhere around here. Punch it. God. No, you're an idiot, you stupid radio man.
I think they're looking at a picture of Oregon and they're saying it wrong. That's the joke here.
I think that would be an added layer of comedy because they're Gorgonites, so their homeland is Gorgon.
Yeah.
And it would be funny, yeah, if they're like, Oregon, no, Gorgon. They spell it wrong, you goofy boy. Can you take me to Christmas Town so I can torture Santa? He talks like Injun.
Slugworth. I'm waiting for him to show up again.
Squidward.
Squilliam.
Hello, Alan. Would you give me the secret recipe? It makes me sad to see Phil Hartman.
Who?
That man.
What did he do?
It's not what he did, it's what his wife did. He used to be like a big comedian, and his wife like got some drugs and did them and like killed him in his sleep and then killed herself.
Bruh.
Yeah, suffice it to say it's a big bruh moment.
That's like so whack.
You know, whenever they held a ceremonial court trial for that.
Yeah.
That's what they said. The judge went, "This is a certifiable bruh moment. That is whack."
I mean, it's like, come on, like, why you take him out with you? That's so selfish.
She was on drugs. She wasn't in her right mind.
I guess that
But
explains it.
it explains the logic that was going on, or the lack thereof. But lesson to the viewers: let's not do drugs, okay?
Yeah, no drugs.
No drugs, no. And now they're gonna roofie them.
Speaking of,
Are we talking? Which comedian are we talking about? Phil Hartman or Bill Cosby? It was a pretty good war, I guess.
I think it was okay.
Top 5 wars. Go.
Vietnam.
That's a pretty good one.
Um,
It was a doozy.
World War II.
I feel like any self-respecting war enjoyer is gonna like World War II.
Yeah, and then the war that Roman emperor waged against Neptune and had his men stab the ocean. That one's up there.
I've heard about that recently.
100-Year War. That sounds pretty epic.
That sounds like a Lord of the Rings chapter or something.
Yeah, and then probably the war that North Korea and South Korea have currently been in for 70 years, but no one's done anything recently.
The Korean War, I would assume, is what it's called.
I don't know what it's called. It's a stalemate, technically, but...
The Stalemate Korea War.
Yeah, no one's declared it over.
Well, that's because North Korea is so gosh darn stubborn.
Yeah. Let's see how long it's been going on for.
I don't like this part. Where they ogle the Barbies.
Yeah, and they don't seem to be sentient, which is just another layer of ick. Like, what's going on here?
Those are reinforcements, Aspen, don't worry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This part's so weird. This is when things start getting a little more metal.
Oh. Oh! He just the masked him.
I will salvage his brain. And then he eats it. What is that thing? I never questioned it as a child, but...
Oh. Okay.
They're doing Frankenstein experiments on the Barbies.
They're making Iron Mans.
Yeah. They're putting brains in chests, just like Iron Man. That's why he's so smart. He's got a brain in his chest.
Because they didn't want to, like, rip the Barbies' faces off. So they're like, you know what? Through the sternum.
Exactly. They said, we will, like, corrupt these beings to look as disgusting as possible. But don't get rid of those pretty faces.
Of course not. We will shake you vigorously. Wow! I miss 90s movies. They were so wild. Ugh! Cannon fodder, Wendy!
You just sliced your head with an X-Acto knife, woman.
That's like
at ease.
Next level of like expendable crew member Star Trek. Her name is Cannon Fodder Wendy. That's hilarious.
Please, this way to your red shirt.
Ew, what is that thing?
That's Scratch It. That's Punch It's little yellow companion I was telling you about earlier.
Oh, it looks
that
like
I also
something.
have a toy of. It looks like what?
It looks like one of the monsters from Monsters, Inc. That's just all legs and then a circle.
Oh, yeah, it does. It's Mike Wazowski, but like after the scene where Randall's like, and when the little arrow points down, and he like rips his arms off.
Yeah, he rips his arms off. Wait, no, there was one that was literally just that. Hang on. Long leg monster.
The king.
Monster. Okay, random.
Well, it sounded like you were saying long live the king.
I get you. Common mistake.
Mm-hmm. I thought you had a short attention span or something. I'm sorry.
There we
Like
go.
me.
This is what I meant.
Oh, are you sending me something?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that guy. That's the... He flew right over me and blasted the car with his laser vision.
Yeah, that guy.
He looks more like the old man slug that goes, I tried to run away, but he picked me up and shook me like a dog.
Yeah. It's another good one. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa!
Who opens the closet and just throws their stuff on the floor without even looking in the closet? What?
Mary Jane Watson.
Ugh, disgusting. Get rid of her.
That's why she's not in movies anymore.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. She might be in movies still, I don't know.
That's a good question. What's she been up to?
I didn't ask a question.
That's a good point. What has she been in?
There you go. Dude, if I went in my room and I don't know, I'm trying to look.
Ew!
I went in my room and my birds were doing experiments on water bottles and amiibo and crap, and they looked like that. I would do myself.
Yeah, literally, I feel like movies in the 90s were trying to get you to have nightmares.
I'm genuinely surprised that none of the stuff we've seen. So there's one scene that scared me as a kid. And when I tell you what it is, you're going to be like, out of all the things we've seen and we'll see, why is that the thing that scared you?
I mean, to be fair, in the Winnie the Pooh movie, when he bends over and busts his stitches, that used to make me bust into tears as a baby. I don't know why.
He just doo-dooed himself.
I thought he just died or something. I don't know.
His intestines just came out.
Yeah.
We got Ebola. Tee we torture.
Ugh. Look, a man. What is going on?
It's an individual of the male persuasion. Get him.
The male persuasion.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm surprised, especially with how sensitive I am and was, as to horror and stuff. I'm surprised none of this fazed me at all. I was just like, this is weird.
Maybe because of Toy Story. When did Toy Story come out? After this, right?
No, Toy Story was first.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why.
I don't know. Because, in Toy Story, it's understood. At first, of course, you're oh, those are monsters. And then they end up being good guys, just normal toys that have been split in half. With this, it's the toys are destroying each other and making more evil toys that attack people. Dude, I hear the wind outside. Bah, 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 bah.
That's the tornado siren.
Yeah, that's they just do the bah, 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 bah.
Or it's the
Everyone
SpongeBob
get inside. Yeah.
Honestly, if that was the song that played, is this some ransom video?
Yeah.
If that was
They
the song
took her
that played
hostage.
when tornadoes were blowing through the town, I wouldn't be as scared, honestly. I think it would be okay,
I feel like I would think they're making a mockery of the situation.
But it would make it less scary, wouldn't it?
No. I prefer just the silence of waiting for something to either happen or not happen.
Okay.
I don't want silly cartoon antic music to just play over loudspeaker all throughout the city.
I guess that's an understandable take.
All right. Good news. We have outlasted the tornado warning.
Okay, that's
and we are
good.
back down to tornado watch.
That's good.
Yeah. That guy looks like William Afton joined the military.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He looks like the dad from Minion.
Oh, I didn't make the connection. You got me the Springtrap toy for Christmas. What if it comes to life and kills me?
Kick it
That's
before it kills you.
I don't know, but I'll be like asleep.
If you feel yourself dying, wake up and kick the toy killing you.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
I don't know what else to tell you.
What if it, like, I don't know, puts a bomb in the house or something?
Then I guess you'll die.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what this thing's capable of.
I mean, it's imagine what William Afton did, and now ask yourself, how capable would he have been of doing that as like a 5-inch action figure?
He would have found a way.
I mean, I guess if a kid saw a talking toy, they would follow that talking toy into a back room to get stuffed into an animatronic.
Yeah.
I think the scene's about to come up that, like, I never wanted to watch as a kid.
You'd, like, close your eyes.
Yeah, I'm getting real scared. I'm, like, sweating profusely over here.
Oh, no. See if he survives.
They're doing a Looney Tunes bit.
I see.
I like how they, like, waddled away like they doo-dooed themselves.
Yeah, or they're, like, old people.
Old people who... Well, I was about to say old people who doo-dooed themselves, but that's redundant.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I'm being objectified by Barbies. Imagine that.
Sound like a dolphin.
Oh, wait. I didn't do it right.
And now I'm going to stab you with a nail.
Like, why don't you just get out of there? You can outrun them.
You can also step on them?
She's got
Oh my gosh. I thought she just had, like, a casting of a man's head on her dresser next to that flower.
You know, just casual teen things.
Yeah. Just girl stuff. You wouldn't understand, Ubu.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand the mind of a teen girl.
The whimsical land that puts a flower next to a man's head.
Severed human head.
That's what scared me.
That face he made?
Yeah, him going... I was like, he is disapproving. And I think as a kid, nothing scared me more than the disapproval of adults. So, and I guess Chip Hazard registered my brain as an adult. So, seeing a military man get flustered about something was, out of all of the wackiness that happens in this movie, that was the thing that I hated the most. That, like, I actually had to leave the room whenever it happened.
Okay.
But I would sit through the weird Barbie Frankenstein crap like it was nothing.
Okay. Interesting.
By the way, I think we, like, barely alluded to the fact, you were like, what, unless they, like, kill someone.
Oh no.
They're definitely trying to.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are out here trying to kill humans, aren't they? What I find interesting is the whole point of this movie is they put, like, nuclear bomb smart missile chips into these toys, and somehow that just makes them aggressive.
Yeah. I think this is an anti-war commentary.
I think that that they cobbled together a pseudo comprehensive plot so they could sell monster and military man toys. And also, they made replicas of their weird, like, Rube Goldberg death machine vehicles.
Okay,
I
that's
owned
pretty
a couple of those. But I also could have, like, made them myself because they're made of household items.
Yeah, but why do that when you can pay like $50 for one?
That's a good question. I never had an answer.
Did he just get
But I
stabbed
just
in the
bought 'em.
leg with corn cob things?
Mm-hmm.
That would hurt. And he's just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
You I don't know what he's shooting. It just kind of sounds like lasers.
Oh, he's dead.
Look
Look at him!
Afton.
He's like full Ace Ventura over there.
I don't know exactly what that means, but okay.
You know, have you seen any Ace Ventura?
I'm familiar with the part when he goes in an elephant's butt, and that's literally it.
Well, he doesn't go in. He comes out of an animatronic rhino.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you gotta get.
I really butchered. I'm not as cultured as I thought I was.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's Chainsaw Man. Haha, anime reference. Please subscribe, like, and follow for more.
I will say this weekend my sister came over and I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm pretty cultured now.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's an anime.
Hey, once you're done with Arrested Development, look up Bobobo if you want another funny show. It's a different kind of funny. It's more like incredibly stupid funny.
Okay, I like incredibly stupid. I mean, Arrested Development is pretty much incredibly stupid, but also...
But it's like well written, incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
I would argue Bobobo is well written, especially the later episodes. But, like, honestly, the first 20 episodes, they can be funny, but they can also be really frustrating because of just the pacing will just slow, just so they can, like, kick a dead horse to death, like, you know, like that was a funny joke, and then 5 minutes later they're still doing the same joke.
Yeah.
But then as like once you get past like episode 20-25, the writing just gets really fast paced.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the whole point of Bobobo is like satire. It's a satire on shonen, which is like the stereotypical teenage boy anime, like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So it's funny as someone who like doesn't really care about anime specifically. It's a really funny show to me.
Okay. Bo.
I'll have to send you some clips and see what you think.
Yeah, give me a taste.
All right, it's genuinely one of my favorite shows. Up until I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, it was like in my top 3 shows, and now I'm really conflicted. Because I'm like, I still love Bobobo, dude. It's like it's the only show I've ever like pre-ordered on Blu-ray.
Pre-ordered?
Yeah, I found out it was like, you know, this product will be released like January of next year, and I was like, pre-order.
Okay.
I will possess that giant inflatable of myself. He doesn't do that, but it would be funny if he did. It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's the evil man!
It's who?
I said the evil man.
Did you? I thought you said Slinkman.
It's
the
Slugworth. Saul
Yeah.
Slinkman.
Saul Slinkman. Slinkman's from Camp Laszlo. Why did I think Slinkman, not Slugworth? I don't know what you're...
Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, break his neck. Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do.
I've seen Toy Story 2. I'll be driving this by myself.
I thought he said blueberry.
Blueberries? I don't believe in them, darling.
Blueberries? Never.
Blueberries?
She's going crazy? Or she's still
This
roofied?
one... No, she's still roofied. This one looks like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, mixed with Quasimodo.
Oh, it's Tobias.
Allow me to introduce myself.
The fact that they just let him do that for like multiple episodes because they all knew it was him.
The fact that they... So, like, David Cross apparently had to fight to keep the mustache for Tobias, and the fact that they wrote it into the script that he had to shave it for the next season.
Why would they want to get rid of it?
I don't know.
Whoa!
I guess they just... I feel like that's a fair thing to do if a man created a toy that almost killed your son.
Yeah, the sound effect, though, was so funny. It was very Popeye game.
No, that's a lot more succinct. It's like... His was like Chinese karate movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal that sound effect for something.
You should like blow up the volume to like 200%, just deep fry the crap out of it. Of him going, "You almost killed my son!"
And then I'll get 1 million views.
Yeah, everyone will go, "I can't believe we're subscribed to like V Shoujo. We should go over to Aspen's channel instead."
Aspen Britches.
Yeah. Aspirin Britches.
I would like to report that you cannot put the Springtrap arms onto the legs because the little connections are too big. So my creativity has been stunted, and for what?
You should buy a second one and just like super glue or painter's tape the arms where the legs go. And also just have like normal arms, and so he's just like an arm monster.
An arm monster. He runs really fast.
You should put the arms where the head goes.
I can't take the head off, or at least I don't think I can, because I'm afraid I'm gonna
don't try.
break it.
Speaking of connections, did you put 2 and 2 together as to why I got that specific version of Springtrap?
'Cause it's purple guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, good. I was worried.
When I first saw it, I was like, dude, they have an actual purple guy. He's covered in boils and crap.
Yeah, he's disgusting, and he glows in the dark.
Yeah, in the dark.
In the dark. I don't even know what I was... I don't know. That was weird.
In the brink. For context viewer, this is recorded in like mid-December, and me and Aspen did a bit of a Christmas moment where we gave each other presents, and mine to her was Purple Guy action figure.
Yeah, that's what I've been in honor of the movie been messing with this whole time.
She's been trying to Frankenstein a Purple Guy toy.
Yeah,
that's why you're entertaining a hypothetical of him coming to life and killing you.
Yeah,
you're like, if my project works, what if he kills me?
I've been putting him in some very artistic poses, like an ice skater. Looks very, very athletic.
Mm-hmm. Just like the actual William Afton.
Yes.
That was a very dramatic turn.
That was him turning his head. Yeah.
Someone should take that turn and edit it like an Indian drama or whatever. I don't know if you've ever seen like the clips from Bollywood.
Yeah.
Where, they're like, and it's just like someone like rolling their window down or something.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's really funny.
That's what I call drama.
Drama. When Aspen goes to Bollywood, she's a bit of a drama mama.
Okay. This song reminds me of Chicken Liggle.
Chicken Legos.
I don't know what's going on with my voice. It sounds like I'm drunk. I promise I'm not.
just a smidge of stroking out. Small Soldier's fun.
It's the toxic Springtrap. It's killing me.
Oh yeah, the toxins are getting to your brain. Chicken Little is what you meant to say.
Yes.
Because they sing this song in that movie.
Yes.
The song reminds me of just Chibbin Lego for some reason. I don't know.
Chicken Legos. Mmm.
Chibbin Lego, honestly, is like a movie we should watch
That's a
for movie
movie?
grits. Chicken Little.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Yes, we should watch that. I was like, what is Chicken Lego?
Chibbin Legos. You don't know what that is?
Fimple.
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 That's my favorite word.
The Fimples are acting up again.
Go see a doctor.
They're literally getting lit up in this kids movie. What is... Huh.
I told you it gets more metal.
This is like the pacifier, but like more extreme.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what happened in that movie. Peter Panda dance. I remember that.
When you're down and low, lower than the floor, and you feel like you have nowhere to go.
I remember they thought the sun was a Nazi.
Yep.
Um,
The daughter had a nasty boyfriend.
Nasty. That's pretty much all I remember. There might have been terrorists in that movie.
Girl Scouts.
There were Girl Scouts. And there were like mean Boy Scouts, but they couldn't call them Boy Scouts because I'm assuming Boy Scouts of America didn't want to be associated with the mean guys.
No, they were
the male lads of America.
Oh man, I gotta look it up now. The girls were like based off of bears or something.
The bear boys and the grizzly girls.
Wow, I really wish I could spell pacifier, but I spelled peck-o-fit.
Take a deep breath.
Something's going on today.
Maybe the paint they used for that Springtrap toy is lead or something. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, what I haven't told you is I've been chewing on it this whole time.
I've been trying to gnaw the little connector parts to make the arms fit into the leg holes.
They were called fireflies, and then the boys were called... Hang on, I have to sit through an ad.
I can probably just go to the synopsis on Wikipedia.
No, this is much better.
The pacifier. I accidentally typed the packfire.
See, it's not easy to spell.
Yeah. I guess it's not just a you problem. We can take solace in that. Plot. Serbian rebels.
I was not expecting that.
Dude. That's where Peggy's from.
Serbia?
Pranks? No. Shane has been assigned to stay at the Plummer residence in Bethesda, Maryland. That's where he's from. I can say that because he doesn't currently live there.
I'm telling.
Honestly, Peggy would be okay with me saying his name. I just do it because...
VTuber.
He's not a VTuber, though.
Oh, they're just called Cub Scouts. That's lame.
Lame. That's
Isn't
an
that
actual
what
thing.
Yeah, isn't that what they're called in the UK or something?
Cub Scouts is like a Boy Scout rank.
Okay, so the Boy Scouts wanted to be involved, but not the Girl
they were
Scouts.
like, yeah, bully those girls. And then the girls were like, no, we don't want to be in your movie. Oh
No.
my gosh, it's got a Nazi in it.
England is brownies, that's what they're called.
Brown bricks.
Brown bricks. Dude, I'm gonna make some
I got a
tonight.
promotion. I'm now a brown brick in Britain.
Dude, is it only Tuesday?
Yeah, it is Tuesday, my dude.
I thought it was like Thursday.
Dang, how much work did you get done yesterday?
I've been working a lot.
To feel like it's Thursday.
Christmas is killing me.
Dang.
That's okay. I'll get a week or two off.
Yeah. I probably will too. I got a day off today, and I got a lot done. I'm
That's
very
good.
happy. Yep.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Is he
I
got a bag
already
of cocaine
said
in the back of the... Okay, no.
what?
I thought it was a brick of cocaine in the back.
That would be really messed up considering.
Everything. How friendly this movie is.
Well, I was also going to say how Phil Hartman died, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like they would have known that.
Yeah, no. And if they did, that's a bit suspicious.
Honestly, I think he might have. I want to say this is like the last movie he was in. Hold on.
That's unfortunate.
Phil Hartman. Death. 98. May 28th, 98. And when does Small Soldiers come out? It
May
also came out in
28th.
98. It came out July 10th.
Ooh,
So, yeah, he wasn't there for the premiere. So if they just had a brick of cocaine, everyone would have probably been going, tugging at their collar like Rodney Dangerfield.
Like, that didn't age well at all.
We thought that would be a timeless gag for him to just have a brick of cocaine in his house.
Everyone loves a brick of cocaine.
Who doesn't love to see a nuclear family with their brick of cocaine in the living room?
Such a loving family, you know?
Dude. So, Peggy's favorite Gorgonite was Insaniac, which is the one that looks like Freakazoid, but like with a tarantula for hair. But they had a variant of him called Witch Doctor Insaniac, where he was blue instead of purple.
Okay.
And I had that one, and it was cool. Oh,
yeah,
crap, we got slapped
cooler.
by a fish monster. See, that's what I meant by I think he's supposed to allude more to Quasimodo, what with the whole bell ringing thing.
I've never actually seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame, so...
It's a very interesting movie.
Movie
It
groups,
gets,
perhaps?
It gets... it's a good movie.
Ugh.
It's kind of dark for a Disney movie, but it's a good movie, I would say. It's probably got my favorite Disney villain song ever in it.
Be prepared.
Yeah, that's it. Claude Frollo sings "Be Prepared" to his fireplace.
Be
No.
prepared.
No, the Judge Claude Frollo sings to his fireplace about how he's got the hots for Esmeralda, and he's like, "But I'm a man of God, I can't do that." And then by the end of the song, he's like, "I'm gonna kill Esmeralda."
Oh, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's a temptress, she must be gone.
Essentially, that's the line of thinking. I think the line literally goes, "Be mine or you will burn," so...
I think there's something wrong there.
What? You think the villain's got a screw loose? Pfft, say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. I will not go.
Get those lights off! Carry me home!
Why'd he get, like, very New York there for one line?
It's the Vine where Trump goes, "Get those lights off!"
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that meme. Oh, the internet's great, isn't it?
It is. Someone did like an extended version of him like getting a crowd to chant "Turn off the lights," and it's so funny. They even like put tribal drums in the background, so he's going "Turn off the lights," and it's going "Do do do do."
Like it's a football game.
It's such a funny video. I know there was something I already said, like I need to link to you. Okay, I need to send you a clip from Bobobo. I need to send you the Vine that Peggy sent me.
Yeah.
I need to send you Turn Off the Lights.
Yeah, write it down.
No, I've got them all right here in my noggin that never forgets things ever.
Never.
Never ever. He just flips the car over and kills him. Again.
This is so bizarre.
Imagine if this is how Toy Story went.
Now that would be interesting.
the first Toy Story just goes like whole hog into just like imagine the scene where they go, so play nice to Sid, except they're like, now we're gonna rip your head off and put it on the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if Woody stabbed Sid's hand and that's how he escaped.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Imagine if Woody took the spoon from the Fruit Loops bowl when Sid does his weird little interrogation scene and just like smacked him in the forehead with it and knocked him out.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice. That's a nail.
I'm just thinking of like if Chip Hazard was in Toy Story, what would he do?
He would probably like, whoa. He'd be that one that they would like cut over to and be like, what are we gonna do? And he'd be like, saw their heads off. And they would look at him and be like, okay, so anyway.
His eye, he's Two-Face. Dang it, because it's Tommy Lee Jones. It's funny.
They got him.
They got him. That's why they hired him specifically for this scene.
They didn't recognize him until now.
They went, wait a second. Eureka! We hired Two-Face. Yeah, they didn't hire him for his like affiliation with military roles or anything. It was just because there's a scene where Chip Hazard's half of his face is kind of like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Two faces, yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Kick him in the butt.
I'm gonna kick you in your butt.
Whoa! Unnecessary. Also, he's plastic, so I don't think that would do anything.
But he's got electricity stuff inside of him.
Yes, that's how that works, yes.
I mean, I don't know how it works.
I'm pretty sure if you have electrical components that are completely encased in plastic, then you're fine. Unless the plastic itself is like, whoa. Okay. This is Dead Rising.
Oh yeah, we did that, didn't we?
I think
With
so,
the
yeah.
lawnmower. Oh man.
We got to that part somehow before my computer exploded.
I mean, we got to the second boss.
We
and
did,
by
yeah.
we, I mean you. I never got to the second boss.
What are they doing?
Trying to turn the electricity back on? I don't know.
Well, they did a very bad job.
Oh, they're trying to, like, turn the house into an EMT or something.
Okay. Oh, I heard it.
And that's not even the first time it happened in this movie.
Yeah, that... You're only supposed to use it once.
Yeah. I hope that, like, every single toy exploding does the Wilhelm scream.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's just not address that. That's a big cat.
It's Garfield.
That is a fat cat. I want it.
That's what, I don't know. I was about to say, like, Aristocats, there's a fat cat. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. Aristocat sucks. Movie grits.
That's a statement.
Okay, let me put it this way. It's forgettable. Do you remember anything about Aristocats?
No. That's
exactly. Fair. That's the president.
It's Frank West.
Yeah, he's getting dropped off so he can get the scoop.
Yeah, this is when it turns into a zombie apocalypse.
Frank West, what are you doing here? I've covered wars, you know.
Like, okay.
Hi, I've covered wars.
I mean, he kind of looks like Frank West. Let's be honest.
If his hair was blonde and he wore like a nice suit and sunglasses, he does wear sunglasses in the second game, and like didn't look disheveled and hunched over, have a camera, and go follow me. Good.
Yeah, see, I knew this guy was evil.
Wow. Yeah, I like how your prediction was that guy's evil, and he's been very,
Mild.
yeah. The worst thing he did was, like, convince a kid to put military toys in his dad's toy shop.
Evil.
And then he was held hostage by Tommy Lee Jones' toy.
I mean, look how much damage he caused.
Yeah. Inadvertently on accident without knowing that the toys were military weapons. Hey, boy!
I want you to be my dad.
Would you be my dad, please? I'm 12. I don't care.
That's one way to interpret what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yours made more sense. My house is destroyed. Can you be my dad? I'll give you all the military toys you want, boy. Apparently, I'm Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'm Mary Poppins, Joe. They should have made a second movie where the Commando Elite fight South American rebels.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
That'd be interesting. We could get Flat Shoe's backstory. Flat Shoe being in the movie. We could learn the name of the other two guys who aren't Nick Nitro, Link Static, Chip Hazard, and Brick Bazooka.
Yeah, of course.
I think they say their names,
Whoa!
I just don't pay attention.
You're 12.
I gotta take this idiot to auditions.
Yeah. I thought he was responding to them kissing. I was like, okay, you're a grown man.
That's too bad.
Yeah, like,
I
what
thought
does
we
that
had
mean?
something.
That's no good.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Could you take a seat right there?
Yeah, for real.
I finished all the Sparkle and Wada. It's the Wendigo gun. The Wendigun.
The Wendigoon.
It's Wendigoon.
No.
He's under that radar dish. He's going to tell you about a conspiracy theory.
What is Wendigoon again?
He's a YouTuber.
I thought it was a
One
Pokemon.
that I would highly recommend. No, he's not a Pokemon.
It sounds like Pokemon.
His name does sound like a Pokemon. We hid under the satellite, so all of us are safe from the EMT that you built with your house. His hair is like all... It's soft plastic and I don't like it.
Yeah.
We did it. We killed countless. Does that thing have like real hair for eyelashes?
I hope. That's always fun when you have like a Barbie doll that's like all plastic and then has like real hair eyelashes. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, maybe part of Ocula's like box says you can like brush his eyelashes.
With brushable eyelashes. Like,
You can
cool.
brush them up or slightly less up.
Or you can cut them off because that's what every kid did with their Barbie dolls, is cut all the hair off.
Yeah, they're like, I want mine to be personalized
Yeah.
by being bald. My Barbie's going to the gulag.
And it was always like a mortal sin, and your mom would find out and be like, what have you done? It's like, oh, I thought it was okay.
It'll grow back. It
Wrong.
doesn't grow back. Unless it's a chia pet.
Chia Obama.
Dang. For a second, I felt like I was talking to Derpy.
Because I said Obama.
Yes.
No, there was the Chia Obama.
No, I know. They had like Chia Bernie Sanders. I don't doubt they had Obama. I want, I need to see if they got like a Hello Kitty one. So you can just like have an afro on Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm sure they do. There's no way.
Are they having a Viking funeral?
Yeah, he's about to shoot an arrow at them and burn them all to death.
I hope, because they're an abomination of nature.
They really are. But also, they're good ideas for, like, Sopheldium monsters. Just like toy creatures. Yeah, I'll write that down. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
And then they
Yosemite National Park, is it not?
That's Yosemite Sam.
That's Yosemite Sam.
And the movie's over. What did you think?
Woo! No thoughts.
Really?
Only fear.
What the heck? Ernest was in this movie? Wait, Ernest Borgnine. That's Mermaid Man. Hold on a second.
He was the old man.
No. Yeah, he gets held hostage by Chip Hazard and goes, Eva! Ernest Borgnine. Who did he play in Small Soldiers?
Tell me right now.
Yeah, he was Mermaid Man. Let's see. Let's go to the 90s. 98. He was Kip Killigan, which is the one with the cigar.
Gotcha.
Was he? No. Kip Killigan's black guy. Black toy. I don't know. I really don't know. I could be wrong. Let's look up Kip Killigan.
Questionable.
Oh yeah, Kip Killigan is cigar guy. Dude, he do be looking pretty cool if you get past his scary face. Anyway, so you have no thoughts on this Betty Moves. You have no thoughts on this movie.
Yeah, 0 thoughts, because unfortunately I don't have the nostalgia factor, so this was just insanity.
Well, that's what I was looking for. A thought. You thought it was insane.
There you go, yeah.
Maybe, I hate to be the kind of guy who's like, I'm quirky, but
Okay.
maybe, just maybe, this being a childhood favorite might explain a few things.
Might. I would hope, yeah.
It's fun to do some deep dives and, like, figure out why I am me.
Yeah.
And maybe Small Soldiers had a smidge to do with that. I don't know. I do really like Small Soldiers. None of this scared me as a child, except for the scene when Chip Hazard looks flustered because they put a stick of dynamite in a box that didn't have the Gorgonites. That was it. That was the only thing that scared me. I watched this movie. I watched this Nightmare Fuel Fever Dream, and I thought, dude, I want all of those toys, except the creepy Gwendy dolls. I don't want those. But they don't have them available to buy, so lucky me.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
those are just the Barbies that I got a hold of and cut all their hair off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have just done that and, like, stuck it in the microwave for a few seconds to melt its face and taped a knife to it.
Yeah.
And then, dude, it's the cannon fodder Gwendy doll. Iconic part of the movie. Honestly, she had a speaking role, unlike Flat Shoe, which they did make a toy of.
Yeah.
Flat Shoe, yeah, he's in, like, the first scene, and, like, the CEO man presses his stomach and it makes a fart noise. And that's the
good.
only part of the entire movie that he has, other than just showing up in the background a couple times. What do you think of this song?
Very strange. Very 90s.
You don't think of this song and go, ooh, Small Soldiers.
Little too soulful.
This is how all the 90s kids who watched this felt about their Small Soldiers collection.
I see, okay.
They till death do us part is what me and Peggy said to our Small Soldiers toys. Anyway, all right, bye everyone.
And on that note, goodbye.
Woo.